The United Nations Special Rapporteur on Extreme Poverty and Human Rights Philip Alston visited various parts of the United States last December. A report is issued on the UN website, and this issue will be discussed on June 21 on UN's Human Rights Council. The result is stunning. Alston said Donald Trump and the Republican Congress have been attempting to turn the United States into the world champion of extreme inequality. The American dream is rapidly becoming the American illusion. America is the world's most advanced economy, but 40 million people, equal to 12.7% of the population, live in poverty. And almost half of those 18.5 million are suffering in deep poverty, living on less than $2 per day per person. Their family income is below one-half of the poverty threshold. With a highly developed health industry, U.S. infant mortality rates were the highest in the developed world. In 2014, the figure was 5.82 in 1,000, as good as Serbia. In 2016, 18% of children, some 13.3 million, were living in poverty. Child poverty rates are highest in the southern states, with Mississippi, New Mexico at 30% and Louisiana at 29%. There were 553,742 homeless people nationwide. The figure is considered to be an undercount. Poverty contributes to crime. America has the highest incarceration rate in the world. In 2016, 2,298,300 Americans, 0.71% of the population, were behind bars. America has been accusing Cuba and North Korea as totalitarian dictatorship, but in fact even Fidel Castro and Kim Jong-un do not keep such a large proportion of their people in jail. What makes things worse is that the American government has ever even tried to tackle the problems. Local governments rely on criminalization to conceal the homelessness. Instead of making people rich, they just contribute to the prison economy. With highest Gini rate of all rich countries, the rich in U.S. are getting increasingly better off. As noted in the World Inequality Report 2018, the top 1% of the Americans take around 20% of the national income. And in Europe, the figure is 12%. By comparison, the average annual wage of the bottom 50% has stagnated since 1980. The increasing gap between the rich and poor is caused by the system. Rich people always have a way to get richer. Michael Bloomberg was the mayor of New York City from 2002 to 2013, and his wealth had increased by 10 times in the 11 years. When the world melted down in the 2008 economic crisis, Lord Mayor made $4.5 billion and enjoyed the world's biggest increase in wealth. In the same NYC, 76,500 people were homeless. The poverty is undermining America's democracy. People chose Trump in 2016 because they didn't trust the Democrats. Hillary Clinton failed them, but Trump has been literally serving the rich. The government is consciously making the country even more unequal. The tax reforms cut taxes for the rich, and millions of people will lose the access to health care if Obamacare is repealed. The American dream is rapidly becoming the American illusion, and there is nothing we can do about it. What the UN can do is to issue another unbounded resolution, and Trump will only respond by a tweet. America will not become a better place. Only revolution will make America a better place.